and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, with a scratchy voice out of that awesome open practice. When you hear that Meat Mill playing, you know what I've been saying. It's your boy, Missy Miss Coop Cat, kind of YouTube represent the birds. Today's episode, we talking about the NFC East and the open practice. But before we do all that, let's introduce my guest and co-host. First things first, the soon-to-be 400 subscriber himself, the host of Bird Game Unfiltered, the one, the only, Bird Game 31.
What up, my guys? It's Bird Gang 31 up in the building, baby. Let's talk about these birds.
That's right, that's right. And our special guest of the day, someone I wanted to collab so bad. Woo-hoo! MK himself, Mitchy.
Yo, love the intro, my guy. Thank you for having me. You and I have tried to do this for a while, but I'm here.
Yep.
Let's get it. I just hit 1,300 subscribers last week. My goal is to hit 1,400 by the start of the season. So help me get there, guys. Help me get there.
Yes, sir. And last, but certainly not least, Notion Gang. Salute to your commander-in-chief, Mr. Warm It Up, though, the Lambo Ring, Chucker himself, Billy Notion, get him.
Salute to my gang in this thing. Hey, first and foremost, hey, Cool Cap, man, I know you got us the footage yesterday of that beautifulness we saw. We about to kick it, gang. But before we do any and all of that, yeah, warm it up, though. Hey, listen, you know what time it is. Y'all know you on with, you know who you rocking with. Hey, it's the Birds of Broad Street and your boy Notion, MK rocking with us. Y'all already know, gang. Hey, let's check the 4K on them real quick. Hold up.
With that Lambo.
Clarity. Lambo. Check. Hey,
with that ring.
Check. Y'all already know we all the way in there, gang. Hey, listen, if y'all new to any of the channels, if y'all new to the ride, hey, go check out everybody's channels. If y'all know what to do, go hit that subscribe. Because y'all know how we rocking. Hey, I'm ready to have some fun today, gang. Hey, listen, we know we got dogged on the day before, but it looked like this team responded. So we about to get into it, gang. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today's episode, we talking about the whole NFC East. And I see a bunch of cowboy street rats in the stream. We will be talking to you guys as well. We will be on for as long as we got our three boys. Y'all don't got no live stream today, right? Y'all good?
In like 2 hours.
I'm good.
Then we're here for an hour. Then we're here for an hour to give you this NFC East talk. Man, if y'all new to the ride, like Notion said, hit that subscribe to all of the channels, including Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel that's in the subscription. Now, my guys, oh my God, guys.
Hey!
I got no words. I got absolutely no words. Jalen Hurts, our first NFC East talk is the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way, as you can just saw. I got no words. I really got no words. Jalen Hurts is a beast. Quez Watkins is a beast. I got a scratchy voice because I was screaming at the GOAT. Future GOAT. Jalen freaking Hurts. So sorry if I got a scratchy voice, but it was electric. I saw the Fourth and John crew, Erod, Gale, Prime, Evan. It was electric. We was doing the wave. Oh my God. So our first NFC East topic is your Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to go down the list. We're going to go Eagles first, then the no-names, Then the crybabies will end with the street rat. And then before Notion sends us home, we're going to make our prediction of who's going to be second, third, and fourth because we already know who's going to win this NFC East. So, first, I want to know from you guys, what was your thought of open practice? What did you like? What did you didn't like? Let me go first by saying Jalen Hurts is a beast. Quez Watkins is a beast. Miles Sanders, we'll work on it. Rhaegar, you was good. The defense, oh my God. So MK, I'm gonna start with you since you are the guest of honor. What did you like and what did you didn't like about open practice with Eagles Nation in the building?
All right. So I did not go, but I caught everything. Like, I saw everything. So first thing I got to say is shout out to all the Eagles content creators that were there because I've been seeing everyone left and right, uncensored. Bert, there's like so many I can't even count. But Watkins. I just got to start with Watkins, man. He's taking the biggest jump I've ever seen right now. And I can see him being the fourth wide receiver right now. I can see him being the fourth. You guys agree with me?
I can see him second. In my opinion, I can see Quez, Devontae, and Rhaegar. Because Quez, he's going up there. He's going up there. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. Watkins is just like killing it right now. And yeah, I just want to see how he's going to do. Jalen Hurts, like you said, dude.
Jalen
a beast right now. Like, dude, like what? And you know what's bothering me right now? It's this whole Deshaun Watson rumors and all that BS. I know it's crap. I know the guy was just not a reliable source. But how can you talk about Deshaun Watson when Jalen Hurts has not played a full season and he did a 620-pound deadlift? I mean, what quarterback does that? Please tell me in the chat. Who does a 620-pound deadlift? Anyone?
I don't know, man. But Deshaun Watson,
beast, bro.
Exactly. Deshaun Watson is not coming because Jalen Hurts in practice shut down all the noise. Listen, y'all, I gotta show y'all in a different angle.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Go.
Bird Gang 31, my guy. You was doing Bird Gang Unfiltered with your partner. I saw the whole thing as well, even though I was at the link. Tell me, what was your thoughts, what you liked and what you didn't like about open practice with your birds?
That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback. You ain't talking about my quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a beast. You know, I also love what
Look at this man. Look at this man.
Yeah,
Oh my
the captain
God.
of the ship right there.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes, sir.
And
Go ahead,
Quez
Birkin, my
Watkins,
bad.
I've been telling everybody about Quez, man. I remember my first couple of videos, man. I was telling people, hey, Quez is going to be, up there this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a video Quez with the Quez for the 3. And now I'm thinking Quez is going to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to make a whole new video about that because that boy's lightning fast. You know what I'm saying? He's up and down the field, in and out of breaks, scoring touchdowns. Woo! I can't wait to see him start. Like you said, Rager in the slot with Quez and D. Smith on the outside. That's too much speed and too much sauce for sure.
Exactly. Jalen Hurts is a problem. He's a diamond in the rough. And the fact that people want Deshaun Watson, why? How you gonna build around him? I swear these people, I don't know. If y'all can't see that Jalen Hurts is a beast, I don't know what's wrong with you. No, Sean, tell me about your general, your commander-in-chief, Jalen freaking Hurts, and the team that you represent. What did you like? What you didn't like? I know you made a video about it already. I've seen it. Please, I catch all the Notion videos. I don't miss one video when it comes to my channel.
Hey.
So Notion gang.
Hey, you already know. Hey, listen, first and foremost, man, I gotta salute my guy Cool Cat because he was in the trenches getting us the footage. So
Yes, sir.
y'all know, hey, listen, I'm out here in Texas. I gotta let these cow turds know they trash. So I couldn't be in attendance. But at the same time, hey, listen, I saw a lot in that. Hey, in just the open practice. Now I'm gonna talk about real quick the good, which of course, Quez Watkins is looking like he's ready to start on the opposite side of Devontae Smith. So that's my early thoughts. Listen, one of the biggest things we had on Quez was he needed to work on his route running. Nobody can deny his speed. I think he's one of the fastest, if not the fastest wide receiver on the team. So, hey, listen, to watch him go up and high point the ball like that, pretty much take the ball out the air, it was a beauty to watch. So this ain't no fluke, gang. We've been watching Quez Watkins do this in practice daily. So this ain't like this was just a one-time thing. No, Quez Watkins is looking to earn a starting role. And yes, sir, I'm on the Quez Watkins train, and I believe he might be a starter day one. So, hey, that's my thoughts on some of the good I saw. Hey, listen, I also saw some things that I'm still scratching my head with, and I'd like to know your thoughts because, of course, you was there. But I saw some plays where it looked like Andre Dillard was getting pushed back, quite a bit, just not anchoring correctly. I don't know what it is with Andre Dillard. It don't seem like he's really trying to win the battle, in my opinion. It looked like Jordan Mailata's probably going to end up taking it. But again, that was one of the things I really wasn't – from some of the footages I saw, it looked like Andre Dillard was getting pushed back quite a bit. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on that in the preseason game. And then lastly, listen, there was some empty calories, some empty plays left on that field that I saw from Jalen. Because, listen, there looked like sometimes he could have used his athletic ability and ran in for a touchdown, but he didn't do it because he's trying to work on his throwing.
I saw him do it. I saw him do it like once or twice. But yeah, go ahead, Notion. Continue.
No, and again, like I applaud Jalen right now because he's not trying to run. He knows he's got the running athletic ability, and he's not using it right now because he's working on his throwing mechanics. So it's good to see things like that. He's pulling the brakes, but please believe when the game starts, Jalen's going to use them legs. So I'm ready to see it. I saw a lot of good out of this practice, and I'm feeling good. The offense responded. So I'm all for it, my guy.
Exactly. Everybody wants to talk and run their mouth saying the offense was bad on Saturday. Well, what I saw was coach status from the coach. Jalen freaking Hurts and Quez Watkins. Listen, if he ain't on the team, I'm going to be pissed off. I swear.
There ain't
What
no
your
way.
thoughts on Quez Watkins? Quez Watkins in general.
That's a fire Howie move. If you go ahead and get rid of Quez Watkins after he's shining like this. No, we need to see what Quez got. I'll go ahead and end my statement there. If we get rid of Quez, if he ain't on this roster, we're going to be talking about fire Howie again. So
exactly. Quez Watkins, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. Think about this. Devontae Smith on one side, Quez Watkins on the other, Rhaegar on the slide. You got Goddard and Hurts, Miles Sanders on the backfield, Jalen Hurts, the quarterback.
Who's stopping that? Stopping that.
Atlanta Falcons. Tick tock. That's all I got to say. Tick tock. Quez, Devontae, Rhaegar on the slide, Goddard and Hurts, Miles. What your thoughts, by the way, of Devontae Smith being on the sidelines? He's missing a couple of times. We shouldn't be worried about it, but when you're missing time like this and Atlanta's coming, I want your thoughts about that. Go ahead, Notion, you first.
My thoughts on the Devontae Smith, don't panic. I'm not worried about it. Again, listen, Devontae Smith came out as the most polished wide receiver in this draft class. So, again, he's in the playbook. He's out there. He knows the routes. He can run every route in the route tree. So, again, this is more of a precautionary move. I'm not panicked by it. I expect to see Devontae probably. I won't be shocked if of course, he's probably going to miss this coming Thursday game, but he may be in the ones following that.
We'll get to the Thursday game. Hurricane, what's your thoughts on Devontae?
Same thing. Pump the brakes on that. He's chilling.
Exactly.
He's just relaxing.
I saw him at the open practice. He was on the sideline just watching.
Without a care in the world. Because he know he going to light it up this year. You know, the coaches know he going to light it up. He been lighting up all off season. You know, so ain't no need to worry about Devontae the Slim Reaper. Because he definitely going to be wreaking havoc all year long.
Exactly. I mean, look at this man. It's going to haunt your nightmares. Look at this man.
Getting MK.
Somebody say Roy.
MK, what's your thoughts real quick? Devontae.
So I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. My dad's a doctor. He said it would be fine by first game of regular season. So with that being said, I'm good. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, what? It's 2 weeks into training camp right now, 2 or 3, something like that. And people are like panicking, talk about his body build or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, come on. And I was talking to Chris Franklin, the Eagles beat writer, on my channel last week. And if he said that if you can play for Alabama, you'll be fine in the NFL. Who cares about the injuries? Like, come on, let the guy play. Stop talking about his body build or whatever.
I don't even want to see him in the preseason at all, to be honest.
I don't either. Honestly,
me neither. I don't want him in the preseason, period.
So I'm a rebuke on that, gang, because I want to see him in the preseason just because I want to see what he's looking like against some of this talent. Hey, I mean, again, listen, these reps going out there on that field, this is something we didn't have last year. And I think that's why we look kind of as sorry as we did last year is because, hey, listen, we didn't have no preseason. We didn't have nothing to really give this team a true test. And we came out looking sorry. So I want to see Devontae at least get a couple games in or at least, a couple series in at least just to make sure he's catching on with this playbook like Quez Watkins looked like he is. So, I want to see him play a little bit, but I understand. Hey, listen, it only matters when the game starts. So I'm not going to panic unless he ain't out there week 1. Then we're going to have a problem.
Yeah. And plus we got joint practices, so he can play there.
That goes.
Let me just ask you guys this one quick question before we go into the next topic real quick. You guys say that Watkins could be the second wideout, right? Could be the number 2 next to Devontae. So who are the wide receivers that might get cut? Who do you have being cut? Whiteside, obviously. Hightower? I mean, cut?
Yeah.
Hightower, Whiteside, maybe even Ward.
Ward? That would be that's my surprise cut. That's my surprise cut if he gets cut.
Real. That's being real. Like everybody's in love with Ward. You gotta realize Ward was just the best receiver we had on our team that was catching the ball at the time. He wasn't that he was the best receiver in the league or nothing like that. He was just the best one the Eagles catch. He was the only one catching the ball. So that's why everybody fell in love with him because, we can rely on him. But he's not that fast, you know. He's sure-handed, but that's your job as a receiver to catch the ball. So as long as these young bucks with the speed are catching the ball, let the boys play.
For me, JJ, I think Whiteside got to go. JJ, I think Whiteside got to go. And as for the other one, because I really want everyone to stay except for JJ, I think Whiteside, but you got to be big in this league. Look at the Julio Jones. Look at all the great wide Stephon Diggs. Look at all these great wide receivers. Tyreek Hill is small, but he's fast. For crying out loud.
Yeah.
You gotta be fast and big in this league. So as much as I love Greg Ward Jr., listen, he was Carson Wentz guy, to be honest with you. This is Jalen Hurts' team. This is Hurts' season. It's the Hurts business. Booming. And as much as I thank Greg Ward for beating the Dallas Cowboys with practice squad players, who we're going to talk about at the end of the show, trust me, Steve Rats.
Yeah.
Quez, we got Hightower, we got Fulgham, we got Rhaegar. Unfortunately, we got Greg Ward, man. Greg Ward. Notion.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, I think we'll honestly probably keep maybe 5, 6 receivers at most. Listen, there's gonna be some players getting cut.
Yeah.
There's probably gonna be some shocking cuts. Honestly, I'm a little shocked. Honestly, I learned some news. Hey, during the training camp yesterday, evidently, my guy Adrian Killens is now a wide receiver. So,
Wait, what?
hey, listen, this man got some tough sledding right now. Hey, listen, if he makes the roster, Greg Ward's probably getting cut. So I'm still thinking Adrian Killens is gonna find a way to sneak in there, but I don't know yet because again, I ain't seen this man as no wide receiver, so he might get cut also, honestly. But I see us truly keeping Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I do believe that I said all right, Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham.
You got 4.
Greg Ward might sneak in there.
He might.
As the 5th.
And don't forget that starting. They said they might be switching Tyree Jackson, the receiver.
To who?
Why?
Jackson, because he's so big and he's so fast.
Our
How big?
DN?
Oh, what's his height?
Our tight end.
Our tight end. Oh, you're talking about? I'm confused now. Who's our tight end? Jack Straw? Like who?
No,
Who's
Tyree Jackson, the ball that's balling.
Oh, the boy. Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Baller right now. He's like the next Megatron, 6'7", 250, run a 4.3. The boy is catching everything.
Hey, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it. If they putting him out as a wide receiver, it sounds like, hey, listen, they trying to get a true red zone threat. So
Yeah.
again, I don't know who's gonna make this final cut. There's gonna be some shocking cuts. Hightower's probably getting cut, like you said. J Jaw's probably getting cut. Everybody else that
already get cut, please. I keep thinking back. Sorry.
Actually, I thought of something else. Someone else that might get cut. That's his umbrella. Umbrella will get cut.
he's out of there, bro. J Jaw ain't making the team unless he does something epic, for these next 3 preseason games, because he ain't just gonna do it just one game. No, he needs to show consistency in 3 games before J Jaw's spot is safe. So I think he's cut also. So I strongly believe we may keep about 5 receivers, maybe 6, because I think we're gonna probably keep about 5 running backs also. So it's gonna be interesting to see. There's gonna be some shocking cuts. The most shocking, I think, Hightower, just because his injury status right now, he's not even giving himself a chance.
Exactly.
Playing good.
No.
And all he does is run go routes. So that's it.
His biggest problem is he can't catch. That's the biggest problem that Hightower's having. The boy's getting open. He's just not catching the ball when he does get open. And that's a huge problem when you're a receiver.
Right.
Philly, the podcast in the building. What's up, Philly?
Hello.
Appreciate you too, man. Like I said, in the words of a legendary GOAT named E-Rock, I want Eagle fans around the world to be as close to their team as possible. Eagles Nation was rocking last night. My God. And they are all ready to get ready for the preseason, which we're going to talk about next before we go to the no names. Yeah, I know. Before we get to them,
The cowgirls.
yes, and the crybabies. Before we get to any of them, let's talk about the preseason. I need to know from each and every one of y'all, what do you want to see in this preseason game? Notion, take it away.
You already know. Hey, first of all, preseason games, I don't want to see injury. That's the biggest thing I ain't trying to see in these games. So, listen, I want to see this game. First of all, of course, we saw we're going to talk about that at the end, but let's just say I expect a different performance from what we saw when the Steelers played against Dallas on Friday. So, I'm going to hold it. I'm holding it. But at the same time, I expect for us to score some points, get creative out there, and I want to see our defense continue to take that step that they have been taking. So, listen, I'm going to tell you right now some of the things I'm going to be watching for. Of course, I want to see Quez do his thing. I'm excited to see Jalen get out there and actually hopefully getting some of these reps in. I want to see our defensive line. Hey, listen, there's some players like Terrence Jackson I want to see, or Terrence Jackson on the line I want to see. I want to see a lot of the development of this team. Again, we got new coaching staff. We ain't going to see all the plays in the playbook on the preseason. We're going to have a vanilla. But I want to see how this team does. Hey, put these players in position to succeed on the offense and the defensive side. And, of course, avoiding injuries. And that's all I want to see from the preseason.
Exactly. Bird Game 31. I know you and Bird Game Unfiltered will be watching this on Thursday. What do you want to see in the preseason?
I want to see excitement, energy. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Jay Hurts do his thing. I want to see him play at least a quarter. I don't want this 1 and 2 drive thing. I want to see our starters out there for at least a quarter, and I want to see him putting up points, fast, lightning fast. I want to see this defense, big Josh Sweat, make an impact right off the jump.
Josh Sweat has been
sack.
good.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see big Fletcher Cox moving, man, because it's going to take more than one to stop him. So I want to see him moving man and getting to that quarterback. I want to see my boy on the defensive backside, Harris, be a ball hawk, make the tackles. He was going from side to sideline yesterday in practice, and I think he's going to let everybody remember that he is a Pro Bowl safety. I want to see the rookie McPherson keep grinding, keep rising up that depth chart. Because like I said, he's definitely, by the end of the season, going to be our next year starter for sure. So I want to see all these young bucks out there just show that they are who they say they are, and we got the right guys in the locker room.
All right.
MK, what do you want to see in preseason?
First, I want to see Mailata versus Dillard. I want to see that, and I want to see Mailata start, have him do his thing. Then I want Dillard to come in, prove himself, and just be like, guys, I'm still the guy. What you saw in training camp, that's not me. I'm sorry, but I'm going to step up. So I want to see Dillard and Mailata go on it. I want to see Steven Nelson play a quarter next to Darius Slay. I'm telling you, I still can't believe we got Nelson. I feel like it's a dream. I still feel like it's a dream. Like, I made this video a couple months ago, like, we need this guy. We need this guy, and we got him. So I'm just like, and I want to see how Zach Ertz is going to do at the number 2 spot, at the number 2 tight end. I want to see if his ego is going to get ahead of him. Is he going to be like, okay, Dallas Goedert, I'm still the guy. You're on your contract year. So am I. I need to show off my skills to show I'm still worthy of that extension, and so on and so forth.
Exactly. What I want to see is pure domination from this team. I want Jalen Hurts to score some points. I repeat, I do not want no one injured. I do not want no one injured. If I see one scratch from my quarterback, I'm going to go to the NovaCare complex, my day self. I'm going to go to Howie. Howie, who got time to you to represent the Birds? Get your butt out here. What the doing? Get outside.
Hey, make sure you record though.
NovaCare, my dang self, and I will personally beat the snot out of Howie if someone gets injured. That's just my thought. I'm sorry. I don't want no one injured. We got the Atlanta Falcons coming up. They're easy. They're not. Julio Jones is not there to be a threat. I need a dub. The Cowboys are going to take an L real soon, and we're going to talk about them at the end. But I need a dub, and I need everybody healthy because I want the
Williams. That's another one I forgot. Milton Williams. That dude is a beast out there. He is pushing these linebackers, with one arm, throwing them off. Y'all better watch out, man. Our D-line's coming. They're going to get some sacks. They're going to get some sacks. But that's that young buck right there. I want to see him dominate when Fletcher's on that bench.
Hey, hold on. I got a quick question. Let me salute Bobby Murphy. I see you in the chat, bro. Hey, listen, my man said Ertz got an ovation last night. Is that accurate?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Yes, he did. Got a huge ovation last night. Please. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Indeed.
Yes, he did. Yes,
So
he did.
let me ask you a quick question, because again, we got the preseason. I know we're talking about the preseason game. So,
Yep.
I mean, who do you expect to see getting the majority? We're talking about Zach Ertz possibly being a number 2. I don't think we need to expose Zach Ertz that long in the preseason game. Who gets the more amount of playing time? Or are you trying to see more of Dallas Goedert or more of Zach Ertz in this preseason game?
For me, it's like this. I know what Zach Ertz is. I know what Zach Ertz is. I don't know what Dallas Goedert is. I don't know what he is. I need to see some more of Goddard in the preseason before I wave the white flag and say, you're the tight end number 1. Let's pay you. Goodbye, Zach Ertz. I need to see more Goddard. I need to see more Goddard. We will get to you in a bit, Street Rat, but I need Goddard to step up. I need Goddard to step up in a big, big way. What's your thoughts on Notion's question, MK?
I want to see Goddard break out. I want to see Goddard actually take over and say, Ertz, you're my mentor. Thank you for everything you taught me, but it's my turn to shine. Let me go. Let me do my thing. And Zach Ertz, take a step back.
You heard what I said, Cowboys Longhorn. Street Rat. Y'all in the sewers popping up every year. You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, right? You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, right? It's all year. It's all year. Congratulations. Y'all win the division and the Super Bowl every July, June, August, April, May. You know what? Bergay, 31, those just questions before I get donuts, Bergay, go.
I think they're probably going to get some equal reps there. And it's going to be like not that long because I really think they're going to get this eye on that Tyree Jackson. Like I'm telling you, the guy's making plays. Some people even think that he might even start over, make it up to the second string. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that dominant in practice. And right now, Goddard's not doing it. You know, Ertz is doing all right. But if this guy's that much more talented than both of them, they both might be in some trouble. So I think you're going to see both of them play. Like I said, I want to see the starters play the first quarter. You know, at least the whole first quarter, because they don't need to just do this 1 and 2 drive thing. You know, they got too many players out there, you know, fighting for that starting spot that, you know, you can rotate them in there and they all, you know, get a fair shot to show their stuff against that starting defense. So hoping for the first quarter. I think Goddard's going to start it off. And, you know, if he's making plays, he'll probably stay out there a little longer, but they're both going to be out there for a quarter.
Exactly. So our next NFC East topic will be, and I really want to go Cowboys, but let's go to the champs. Let's go to the champs, Washington. Washington football team or Washington, whatever it is your name. Y'all need to thank us, to be honest with you, because if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't be champs. Chase Young, okay. Your front 7, okay. Ryan Fitzpatrick? I'm scared of Ryan Fitzpatrick because he's always hot. Exactly. He's always hot and cold. And y'all got a first place schedule, to be honest with you. So let's talk about Washington. What are your thoughts on them? Are they a threat? What's your thoughts on the no-names? MK.
I was going to ask you if I could go first. The only thing that has me questioning is their defense. That's the only thing that has me questioned, but not to the point where I'm scared of them. Like, it's like right there, like, okay, should I be worried or not too worried? It's just their defense for me.
Mm-hmm. Notion, what are your thoughts on the no-names? Are you worried about them? Are you not worried about them? What you've seen from their little training camp? What's your thoughts on the no-names?
This team doesn't have a football name, so I'm not worried about this team, period.
Oh, by the way, I want to show y'all something, because this is what I've been hearing. Look, that's what they might be calling themselves, the Red Wolves. That's what they might be calling themselves.
Horrible.
That's what they might be calling themselves.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, I'm going to put it to you like this. Like, Washington right now, of course, you know, they could go ahead and tote around. They won the division last year. We know we handed it to them. You know, out of technicality, we didn't want other teams to go and make it. So, it made most sense to let Washington win the division so they couldn't draft a quarterback, which they know they don't have. So right now, again, we know this NFL is driven by, of course, your quarterback play and your line protection. In my opinion, their line is pretty sorry. I mean, their quarterback situation, it ain't looking good. I mean, yeah, Ryan Fitztragic can, go Mr. Jekyll and, or Hyde and Jekyll on you, at any point in time. So, hey, listen, when we see them later on in the year, I don't even believe Fitzpatrick will be starting. It might be somebody else that ain't even on their team. So I'm not worrying about Washington. But I'm going to tell you this, their defense, yeah, that's something we definitely got to, that's going to be a tough test. They're always touting the toe. I mean, they've been sorry for so long. So they've got their whole D-line is number one, overall draft picks because they've been garbage. But at the same time, I'm not worrying about Washington. I know we taking this division this year, but if there was a team that might come in second in this division, it might be Washington. So it is what it is. I'll give them that respect.
Trust me, we're going to make our predictions on who's going to be second to fourth because we already know who's going to win this division. Bird Game 31, what's your thoughts on the Washington? I don't even know what their name is.
I have no thoughts on those losers, okay? 0% worried about them. You're talking about the defensive line. We got one of their best defensive linemen on our team now. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention that game that we did give them, Hurts scored 2 touchdowns right before the half. We could have beat them. That D-line wasn't doing nothing against the B team. So what makes you think they're going to do anything against the A team? So 0% worried about the Washington no-namers. We're going to go in there, wipe them up, and be done with it.
Heineke will be starting by then.
Even better.
Exactly. Now, our next topic before we get to the real reason we're all here, and trust me, we're going to get there. Let's talk about our New York crybabies down in New York City. Listen.
They're not even in New York.
Exactly.
They're not even in New York.
East Rutherford? That's what they're from?
Yeah,
East Rutherford?
New Jersey.
My God, y'all call yourself the New York Giants. Listen, Joe Judge should be fired on the spot for being a coach of the New York Football Giants. I mean, y'all got y'all running laps. Y'all doing push-ups. You got Cop Pizzle saying, woo! We going to win the NFC East. And by the way, speaking of Cop Pizzle, why are you scared of MK? Why are you scared of MK? He calls you out, Pizzle. I know you're doing a live stream with License Plate Guy right now as we speak. Why are you afraid of Mitch?
I'm going into a stream right after this. I got him.
Why are you afraid of Mitch? You ain't man enough to go toe-to-toe with him? What the heck?
He replied twice, and he said the same thing both times.
Exactly. The New York Giants is going to win this division. Y'all believe it? Big G. David G. What the? David G is going to be fired within the next couple of hours because he sucks. Because he absolutely, positively sucks. Danny, sit your $5 ad down before we make some change. Don't make me get the pennies. Please. Please. Don't make me get the pennies. Saquon Barkley is not healthy. I don't care what anybody says. MK, I'm going to start with you. What's your thoughts on the Giants? What's your thoughts on Pizzle ducking you? What's your thoughts on the New York Giants doing push-ups and having fights? Where's that baby? I thought I had that baby doing all good. MK, talk about it. Capizzo, the Giants, what's your thoughts about them? Are you worried about them? Get on Capizzo, please. Go.
Okay. First, I want to talk about Daniel Jones. Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead.
starting off with that. The quarterback fell face first after an 80-yard run. I don't take him serious. Yeah, you heard footsteps behind you. Where? There was no one there. I was on the phone with my friend who's a Giants fan. I was actually on the phone. And I was like, dude, Daniel Jones is going to score. 5 seconds later, he falls on his face. I was dying. I'm like, dude, this is your quarterback? Yeah. So for Saquon, top 5 running back still, you guys think? Is he still top 5, top 10?
If you asking me,
Injured a
he
lot.
got to prove that.
Yeah,
No,
He got
not
injured
right
a
now.
lot.
He did get injured. He did. So, yeah, speaking of that, I'm not afraid of that. The Giants, we'll talk about that later. Excuse me. So, as for Cockpittle, I don't know. I tweet every single freaking day, 3 times a day. Nothing.
He is scared of you.
I
License
just
plate
tweeted it
guy.
as we were here.
I'm watching right now. License plate guy, and he don't even want to fight you. The heck?
He's dodging Eagles Uncensored as well. So it's just like
Exactly.
funny as hell. I'm like, I can't take this guy seriously. I can't. After we got the Devontae Smith thing, he was holding the football like a baby. I made a reaction video to that. If you guys want to see it, I'll DM you the link. Like, if you guys actually want to.
I gotta put. While I do this, Bird Gang, talk about the thing, and never mind. I gotta do it later. But until I'll get that clip, I'll put it on the next episode. I promise you.
man.
Bird Gang,
The one, guys, I'm gonna have to say, not worried at all. You know, Judge is sitting there talking about, can we all just get along? You know, can you even respect each other? You're fighting every day. You got high school track team running laps, you know, around the field because y'all can't even get along with each other. Then you got a quarterback named Danny Food Stamps. Who's scared of Danny Food Stamps? Not I. Danny Food Stamp ain't worth the food stamp he's on. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about the Giants.
Diddy Jones.
What's his name? Saquon ain't been healthy since I don't know when. I know. I can't even think of the last time I remember him playing the game. So, you know, not worried about it. Prove me wrong, Giants. Little Giants. Prove me wrong.
Great movie.
They will not prove you wrong. The Giants, in the words of the legendary Philly 500, Mad Dog is a mad dog because he knows the Giants always stink. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about the Giants. And last, but certainly not least, the moment we all been waiting for. One more time for the street rats in the back.
Hey, let me real quick, because I ain't get to put my little Giants thought in there real quick, which I ain't going to take long. Because, hey, listen, anytime half of your team is retiring on you in the offseason, that sums up your team right there. So the Giants are hot trash. The Smurfettes are out of there. Hey, let's talk about these cow turds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And for those who are joining us one more time. Let's talk about these street rats. You know, I don't like the Cowboy fans. I never have. I never will. All these Cowboy fans pumping their chest. You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, right? You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, right? Y'all was 6-10. Dak Prescott is not even practicing right now. Come on. Is Dak Prescott healthy? No, he is not. What's up? Nest out west in the building. What up, my guy? What is up? We'll have you on.
Catch you tomorrow night, dude.
We'll have you on in the future. Trust me when I say that. We'll have you on in the future. We just gotta get our feet wet. We'll have you in the future, Ness. But Cowboy fans, listen to me when I say Dak Prescott is not healthy because of the shoulder. Because of the shoulder. Also, your defense is trash.
Super trash.
Trash. You got Landon Collins not healthy. You got Tyron Smith not healthy. You got all these guys healthy, and every April, May, June, July, you know we're going to win Super Bowl, right? You know we're going to win Super Bowl, right? You got everybody and their mama picking you guys to win the division. It's not happening, Street Rats. Boys for life. Beast of the East. Duke, Cowboy face. All the Cowboy fans that's been messing with us. You're not winning the division, Street Rats. Stop messing with us and worry about your dang on quarterback. Please.
Let them know, my guy.
Man, right? Every single year. You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, right? You know we're going to win the Super Bowl, but you're not winning a thing. Y'all got Tom Brady coming up. Week 1. You're kicking off the season. I'm going to have me some popcorn, some chips. I'm going to watch this L taking place. Tom Brady is going to go up and down the field on your defense, and God bless Dak. Let's have a little prayer for Dak. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we pray for Dak Prescott. We know he's going to get hurt against this blitzing defense that made Patrick Mahomes look like a schoolgirl, that made Aaron Rodgers question the organization, that made Drew Brees retire, made the Washington football team talk about Taylor Heineke. Prayers to Dak. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. MK, talk about these Street Rats. Why do you hate Dallas? Are you worried about Dallas? And end it off. We're going to end the conversation with the Cowboys with our favorite line ever, and that is simply put. So, right. MK, talk to me about these Street Rats. Why don't you love them? Are you worried about them? Take it away.
All right. First, I'm not worried about them one bit. I'm not. Simply not. And for the Cowboys, I hate them because when I first got into football, I was at my relative's house. I told this story a million times. When it was Eagles versus Cowboys, every time the Cowboys even got the ball, my family was booing. So that's how I was like, okay, I gotta hate that team. Got it. So ever since then, I hated the Cowboys.
Exactly.
That's how I was in them.
The Cowboys absolutely suck. But don't forget to end it with a what?
Cowboys suck.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bergen 31, you're up. Why don't you hate the Cowboy fans, the Street Rats, and are you worried about them little Street Rats in Dallas?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your paper champions of the world, the Dallas Cowgirls. Anybody worry about that joke? You know what I'm saying? Dak ain't healthy. He ain't going to be healthy. He just got paid. He's going to chill out and be kosher this year. And I'm not worried about nobody on the Cowgirls offense or defense.
Wait. Hold on. Say what?
Cowgirls suck.
Thank you. No, gang. I see you messing around with all these Street Rats on your channel. I understand you've been fighting all these Cowboy fans. Why don't you hate them? Why they on your stream? Why do they keep messing with you? And are you worried about them?
Hey, you already know, my guy. One thing, when you a Philly fan, you got some kind of Philly toughness, right? So, listen, I walk out here in the state of Texas, repping these birds extra proud.
I always forget you live in that place.
I'm in hostile zone over here, my guy. So y'all know I'm a reminder every day I come out this building. So listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody worried about the Dallas Cowturds. Them underachievers. We hear it year after year. They haven't won nothing in the past 20-something plus
26.
years. Hey,
26.
we were still running VHS tapes, didn't have Wi-Fi, none of that. So I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody worrying about nothing Dallas is talking about till they do something. Now, we all know they got their little episode this year. They on soft knocks because ain't nothing hard about their team because they weak sauce. And at the same time, we got people out here really trying to convince us that Dak's about to throw for over 5,000 yards. With what arm? Right now, listen, these content creators want to try to convince everybody, the media trying to let everybody know Dak's 100%. Nah, I think there's something under the surface they ain't talking about. But we going to find out come week 1 because like my man said, they got the Bucks. We going to drop them off week 3. But ain't nobody worrying about the Cow Turds. Again, they underachieve every year. I expect the same this year. And again, hey, listen, we here to take the East over. So any other team in the division, straight trash, hey, hella trash. And like my man Cool Cat Connor said, Dallas Cowboys straight suck. Y'all already know. All
Thank you. Cowboy fans, y'all suck. You're always going to suck. You're not going to win the division. I will have to give out my heart if y'all win the division. Sorry, you're not winning nothing. Boys for life, that money that you're going to give me is going to belong to me. Do. I'm looking for you. Beast, give me my dang hat. And Cowboy fans, y'all suck. Y'all ain't going to do nothing. Get ready for an L. Get ready for an L. I'm sorry. Run your mouth for all you want. Pump up your chest. Listen to all these little media people saying Cowboys going to win the division because they got the best quarterback in the division. Woo! Go ahead and keep pumping y'all up. And every year, Jerry Jones is probably going to hire, I don't know, Scooby-Doo as the next head coach. I wouldn't be surprised if Elmo or Barney and friends are the head coach. Listen, y'all suck. You're going to lose. Y'all probably going to be third place, and I'm being generous. I shouldn't because y'all suck. But it is what it is.
Let me ask y'all fellas something real quick, because again, I know we on this topic right now, and we saw the Dallas Cowboys play on Friday night in their Hall of Fame game. Listen, them scrubs put up 3 points in 60 minutes.
Let's talk about it. Go ahead. What's your
I'd like to know, first of all, there ain't nothing Dallas can say to me. That effort was pathetic, if you ask me. 3 missed field goals. They need another kicker. Their backup quarterbacks look straight trash. They need to address that situation. But again, hey, Dallas going to have to figure out how they're going to handle. But I'd like to know from you all, are y'all expecting more of a better type of an offensive performance from our team this coming Thursday? Or is 3 points with Dallas mustard in that whole sorry game? Hey, was that good enough? Is that something you expect from our team? We play the same team too, so it's going to be good to see.
All right, for me, let me say this, and Boys for Life, take this clip, run it on your little page for Hate Week, all you want. You can find us on our YouTube page. It's on the link. If you want us, we're right here. We're right here. You can find us. Come on. Where the street rats at? Because you're always on here.
They're hiding right now.
Where at? Exactly. Hiding underneath the sewers where you damn well belong. Because Boys for Life, you was on here the first episode, running around with us. And if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't let my boys do their live stream, be thankful that I am generous. Be thankful. Now, when it comes to our preseason, I better not see the same performance from the Cowboys as on the Birds. I better not. You better score more than 3 points. I expect more points. Because what I saw from the Cowboys in the preseason, that's going to reflect what you're going to do in the regular season. Because that's basically rehearsal. I don't care what nobody says. Preseason is rehearsal. If you mess up in the preseason, what you going to do in the regular season? So when it comes to the Eagles and Steelers, I expect more points. We ain't going to score no 3. You had the audacity to marry Minnie Golf on the Hall of Fame game to score 3 points with Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman on the field. Their Hall of Fame ceremony on a Saturday, and you have the audacity to marry Minnie Golf to score 3 points. If I was Jimmy Johnson, I would have thrown up.
I would have walked out the stadium.
Up.
Man,
I would have thrown up. MK, what Notion's question? What your thoughts?
I didn't even watch the game. Honestly, I didn't even watch the game. I was playing Fortnite with a couple buddies. I didn't even watch the game. I don't even know what happened. I know they scored 3. I didn't even watch. I didn't even care.
And please, before we hit the Bird Gang 31, please, my boy Philly Notion is 14 more subs away from 100K. Congratulations to my guy. Please, his YouTube channel link is in the subscription. So do what the man said every single day.
Hey,
Subscribe. And do the same thing for MK and Bird Gang 31. Come on, we got to get 400. If not 1,000. I want
I'm
1,000.
just trying to get to 1,400.
I need 1,000. I need 1,000. But Bird Gang 31, go ahead and answer Notion's question.
that game was trash. Yeah. It just was trash. Like, I don't have anything good to say about it. You know, the fact that you can only score 3 points, we definitely score more than that. I see at least 14, maybe 21. But we're going to show you what a real football team look like this preseason. Our backups going to look better than their starters. Our third streams are going to look better than their starters in this game. Trust me.
Exactly. So before we wrap up this show and we handed the Notion to send us out, we're going to make our predictions of who's going to be second, third, and fourth in the division because we already know the team that's going to win the NFC East. It's your Philadelphia Eagles. And when that happens, I swear to God, I'm going to have me a belt. I'm going to have me a goat mask. I'm going to wear Jalen Hurts jersey. I am going to go all out on each and every one of y'all that says we wasn't going to be nothing. I swear, please, you better pray to the football gods that we don't do what we're going to do like we did in the past. Pray. 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 Get to praying. So, from each and every one of my guys to wrap up the show, what is your prediction, second to fourth, on the division? You don't even have to say Philadelphia Eagles because we already know who's winning this division. So, first things first, MK, who's second, third, and fourth in the NFC East? We already know who's winning this division.
Second, I got to go Washington.
Yeah.
Third, I got to go Cowboys. Fourth, Giants, just to stick at the capital. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
please.
I'm going to history right after this, and I'm going to spam that chat. I'm telling you.
All right, let's wrap it up because he got to go to his stream. So
I got we ain't got to rush. We ain't got to rush. I got an hour left.
I know.
No, I got all the time in the world. I was just saying.
Yeah, we'll stay on for a few minutes or so just to talk about what we can expect in the near future. But Bird Game 31, prediction, second, third, fourth, go.
This is a hard one, you know. I got the Eagles obviously being first.
Of course, you don't have to say that. We already know that.
I got the Eagles being second, and I got the Eagles being third. And they gonna split that last spot. They gonna split that last spot.
I love it.
Tie for the bottom of the division, baby.
So
all losers.
All right,
so basically, you have them all tying. You have them all tying.
They're all gonna be tied for last.
Is that even possible?
So basically, what you're saying is you want.
Yeah, same exact record and everything. Just trash.
Notion Game, what is your prediction?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm on the vibes. Hey, salute to my guy Bobby in the chat. I'm on the same kind of vibes. You already know I'm rocking, of course. The Eagles, we taking the division. We ain't asking for it. Washington, I'll put them in second. I think they'll do enough to come in second. Then I got the Smurfettes coming at number 3. And then we gonna have some new basement champs this year. The Dallas stinking Cowturds. Get ready for y'all's basement slumber party because it's going down. So I got Dallas coming in last place. That's how I see it this year.
Exactly. So, listen, man, I want y'all to look into the camera. What do you got to say to the whole division before we wrap up this thing and head on our separate ways until next episode? MK, what's your final thoughts on the NFC East? Look at the camera. What you guys say to our opponents?
Eagles taking first, baby. That's all I got to say. Eagles taking first, Giants dead last. Cock pistol for you.
Bird Gang 31. Final thoughts on the whole division.
We taking over one game at a time.
And ladies and gentlemen, listen, it has been a pleasure rocking with MK. Notion Gang, what you got to say to the NFC East? And take us home, please.
Hey, you already know. I'm going to go ahead and put it. I would hope that this year, actually, as an NFC East whole, we could change this narrative of us being considered the NFC least, because I ain't trying to hear that. The only reason why we was the NFC.
Hold on, Notion. Before we wrap up, we're going to talk about the NFC least, because that's just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful.
I get, and I understand it. It is some disrespect. We got called the NFC least last year as a whole division. Yeah, I hope that changes this year. The only reason why we was that sorry was because of them clowns that are in it right now with us. But it is what it is. We added to the sorriness last year. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, this NFC East, we are the only division that do have one of these with all teams. So hopefully we can put some respect back on the division. We going to handle our business, but we ain't worried about nobody else because they all trash juice. So, hey, that's how I feel. Go ahead and answer the question on the lease situation because, hey, listen, our goal this year, we're going to put some respect on this division. So we're going to change that whole thing around.
Exactly, because, listen, my part, let's talk about that for a quick bit before we do what we got to do. And Cop Pizzle, we're going to your stream. When we wrap this up, we're all going to your stream. The only reason why we're not, because we're talking about the NFC lease. So, again, to the NFC East, be thankful I got my boys. Be thankful. Anyway, let's talk about that, because it's disrespectful. The fact that we are called the NFC least. The only reason why we're called the NFC least is because of everybody else. We are the only team that has been to the playoffs more times than anybody in this division. We are the only team that every single time we had a fourth-place best season went to the playoffs. Come on, y'all got to do better than that in this division. So I want y'all to finally tell me, what's your thoughts on the NFC least? I'll be right back. I got to go do something, but y'all go ahead and tell me what y'all think of the NFC least. BRB. MK.
Like Notion said, man, it is time to change that narrative. It goes back and forth throughout the years. The newer fans might not understand, but this thing goes back and forth. Sometimes we're the best division, sometimes we're the worst division, sometimes we're the best division, sometimes we're the worst division. I hope these Cowturds and Little Giants and no-namers can step their game up this year because I know we got it. So hopefully we can change the narrative. They all win 6 games each, and we win the championship and go to the playoffs. And they won't call us that anymore.
Exactly. MK, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts, to try to get it back to what it was, NFC least. I mean, come on, man. Got to get that L out of there. The L has to go. I would rather prefer the NFC West dub. Give me the dub there instead of the L. Honestly, the NFC West. So I'm just telling you, I just want it back to where it was. The most competitive division in the NFL. God, my hand hurts. Oh.
Exactly. Nelson, what's your final thoughts on the NFC least?
Hey, my final thoughts real quick. I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't going to be no repeating division champ this year. So, like my man said, the NFC East, we generally have different seasons. There's new champs every year. We coming back for our title this year. We should just change the NFC to the NFC Philadelphia Eagles because that's the only division that matters. So, hey, listen, we taking the trophy this year. We ain't asking. So, I ain't worried about none of these teams in here. If we gonna be called the NFC least this year, it ain't gonna be because of us. So we ready to rock. That's my thoughts on it, my guy.
Exactly. So listen to everyone in the NFC East before we wrap this up. Washington, you have something that belongs to us, and we want it back. We want it back. Giant, bunch of crybabies. That's all it is. And to the Dallas Cowboys, what else there is to say but exactly. I like this guy's question. One bad season and people counting us out like we didn't even win the division like 2 years in a row. And go to the playoffs, even the Super Bowl. We getting our Super Bowl swag back. You
Let them know.
Right?
Getting right.
That's exactly what I've been saying. People act like we've been garbage for a long time or something. We had one bad season, man. Get up off us. We always beasting out there on that football field, man. So get that last season out of your brains. That didn't happen. It's a fugazi. You know, it wasn't real. Wake up, because we woke now. We're about to lay that smack down.
We wide awoke, bro. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Hey, we a
minute. Go ahead, Nelson.
I'm just saying, we taking and we ain't asking. So again, I ain't worried about this. Hopefully they handle their own business. We on our own track. We gonna handle what we need to handle. So, hey, we gonna get the respect from the NFC this year because we taking it. That's how we rocking. They really act like they forgot though. That's terrible. Yeah. Like you said, like we coming off of like we just a dumpster juice of a team. Like we haven't been to the playoffs in consecutive years. We have one bad year in this whole NFL. NFC East want to try to put us in their sorry box. No, sir. We greatness over here. Please believe that.
Exactly. People want to go on
our ring.
Bust down.
Exactly. People want to listen to this clown.
That's a joke.
Get this off my eyes from looking at that.
That's a joke.
What's your thoughts on that, by the way? What's your thoughts on that? 4-13?
I think he was high. That's my thought. I think he was smoking some like this Cali.
I'm looking at the schedule right now. I have it on my laptop. Right here. So we're beating the Falcons.
Who's schedule?
I'm looking at the Eagles right now. I have the Eagles schedule right here. I keep it on my desktop. I look at it every day, my guy.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. That's better. So we're beating the Falcons.
Please.
That's beating the. I definitely have a. I mean, come on. How are we losing to the Lions? How are we losing to the Panthers? How are we losing to Giants and the Cowboys and the? I almost said the R word. The no names. But
exactly.
How? The Jets, really, we're losing to the Jets. We're losing, like, Eagles going 16-1 worst case.
Right?
Well, I fucking love you.
The podcast.
I was looking at the thing.
My guy, tell him. Go ahead.
17-0.
All right. So,
okay, finish up.
Office better watch out.
We're losing to the Chargers. Okay, I'll give you that. Broncos? Really? I don't think we're losing to them. I think I pretty much covered it.
Exactly.
I got them going 9.
Oh, I see.
I got them going 9 or 10.
Exactly. Let's look at the Cowboys schedule. Since we got some extra time, to kill. Let's look at the Cowboys schedule. Look at their schedule. Look at their schedule.
Slow.
So they got the Buccaneers first.
Yes.
They starting out
yeah.
0-5.
I'm looking at.
I see 0-5. And then
Dang,
What
that
y'all
looks
think of the Jets?
brutal.
2
I
wins.
see them going
Sheesh.
0-7.
That's a possible 0-5 start.
Yeah,
I can see them going 0-6, 0-7. I can see that.
they might be the Saints with no Breeze. But yeah, that's
I don't know. They still have Kamara. They still have the
5.
wide
No,
receiver.
hold on. Now they should beat the Panthers, I would think. But then again, I don't know. Because that story.
1-6,
God,
2-7, 2-8,
This is a bird game 31.
2-9, 3-9,
AKA the basement.
9.
Listen, boys for life. I know you're listening. I see 6-10 or 3-13. And look at the Giants' schedule, by the way.
Oh,
Look at their schedule. Look at the
Yeah.
schedule of the Crybabies.
Cowboys are winning 6 games by max.
Exactly. Look at the schedule. Well, y'all
These guys.
the
And
Giants'
they can't
schedule.
say we don't have one of the easiest schedules. Like, I mean, again, we gonna handle our business. I don't know what these other clowns is doing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. Hey, listen, the NFC East to Dallas, they look like they got a lot of L's coming their way. The Giants look like they got some L's coming their way. Washington, I don't know what their schedule's looking like, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Washington probably got a lot of L's coming their way also. Probably a lot of self-inflicted L's. So we about to take this division over, fellas, and I'm ready.
Hold on, fellas. I think I got Washington's schedule. Let me see if I can find. Where's that? Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Hold on. Washington's schedule coming right up, fellas. Washington's schedule coming right up.
Washington, and I believe that, with them being the quote-unquote fake division champs, because we know how that worked out, they should have one of the hardest schedules.
Okay,
And
let's see
They're
this one.
Washington's schedule.
okay.
I see an L. I see another L.
Oh, yeah, they
Another L. Another L.
MK, what you think of Washington's schedule?
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at like
Another L.
I'm seeing
7
L.
L's easily, 8 L's. Oh, yeah, they ain't even going to have a winning season this year, how I'm
Wow. I see 11 losses.
Listen,
seeing it. Hey, it is
I
what
told
it
you
is.
guys they're all gonna be 6 and what's that? 6 and 11, man. They're tied for the bottom of the,
exactly.
bottom of the
Listen. To the NFC East, it is what it is. We hate all of you, but Dallas, y'all really suck. It is what it is. We
Cowgirls suck.
exactly. Listen,
All
it
caps.
is exactly.
And
I want
cocaine.
to thank MK for joining us today. Listen, it's been a blast. I had me a good time with you today. I can't wait to be on your stream. Listen, people, this is the best thing you guys can get. They ain't no better than this. Okay? We got the Notion Game General. We got the host of Bird Game Unfiltered. We got MK Mitchy. And your boy Mitchy Miz Cool Cat County YouTube representing the birds. So, next episode, we're going to talk about what our thoughts on preseason number 1, and we're going to get ready for preseason number 2. So until next time, Notion Game, send us home.
Hey, you already know, fellas. Hey, again, my man let y'all know, y'all tuning in to one of the most passionate, Eagle fan bases in here. So, salute to my guy. We rocking this Birds of Broad Street, and we going to keep this thing rocking. So, again, gang, listen, check out everybody's I believe it's in the description links. So, check out the links below. Go sub up everybody in the channel tonight because we all on that grind to kick that Eagle flavor. So, again, gang, if y'all new to any of the rides, y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Because y'all know how we rocking, gang. Hey, y'all have yourselves a safe and fantastic Eagles day. It's always fly, Eagles fly. And until next time, y'all know what it is. Hey,
Don't keep the notion.
keep
Cop
the
is
notion.
we're
Salute to the game.
coming. We're coming, cop. Fly, go, fly, because we are the birds of Broad Street. Mickey!